Then we have Troy Herfoss, Kyle Wyman, Loris Baz, Cam Peterson, and Bradley Smith. The guy I'm going to be looking for, though, Greg, is right there in the middle of row number 3 next to Rispoli and O'Hara. That's Rocco Landers. He's got great pace. Row number 4 is going to be Lewis West and Kyle Onsorg. Max Spinners will be just off the back there, but
they're off, and then we go racing. So here we go. And Mission King of the Baggers race number 2 is on the way to turn number 1. And Kyle Wyman with a good launch on the 33. He'll have position up the inside. No!
Oh, man!
As Hayden Gillum came right across.
Right across the front and just bashed into each other there. Just didn't see him. Exactly right. That was not anything malicious. Just didn't see each other. As they come down here, you're looking at Loris. Now there's Rocco. Is Rocco in third?
Very deep. No, Rocco's Gillum. Way back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for Gillum, he's just got to kind of slow the heart rate down a little bit. The number 69, although he gets past.
Wow.
So Gillum had a bad drive out of the last corner. He's going to try to go up the inside, turn it underneath.
That's
Loris Baz. And so Baz and Gillum are battling for third place. All the while, Kyle Wyman's leading the way with Troy Herfoss on his tail. And now Hayden Gillum not exactly happy with what happened with Baz.
Ganson, Hines, Harley Davidson, but you watch, Greg. We got time. It's 6 laps to go. Gillum will start to chip away. Looking up on my screen, Rocco Landers is in 7th. We got Bradley.
It's definitely a tall order, and I'm looking for Rocco right now, Jay.
I am too. Don't see him. He never made it through our 3rd split, did he, Greg? So
he didn't. Yeah.
Rocco did not. There he is. So not exactly sure. Yeah, he's bumming, man. I think he felt like bike doesn't sound exactly great, but I'm not as sure exactly what's going on.
It looks like there's just part of the exhaust pipe that's hanging off.
Interesting.
Actually, yeah.
Look at Herfoss just digging deep.
Somebody just crashed. The front.
Yeah.
And it's not Hayden Gillum, but
is it Tyler O'Hara, I believe. Yeah, it looks like Tyler O'Hara. I saw both the other factory Indians, and this in itself is a huge effort when you can pick up a 600-pound bike.
Reeling in his teammate Herfoss, but Hayden Gillum, he's looking pretty racy right now. But the question is,
oh no!
Oh
wow!
Boy. Yeah,
that was close. I mean, that's the bike control that Herfoss has, and you can see what ends up happening, Greg, when you go that tight. You hold the lever on for so long that you become aware that, hey, I'm going in here a little bit too slow. Then you just want to give it a big handful, as you see Rocco just totally bumming right now for that kid. On running down the inside of Baz as they come up over the top of a very fast turn 9 down here into turn 11. Here comes Gillum. He's going to make a shot at the 76, make that pass as Herfoss makes a pass on Kyle Wyman. Everybody just kind of gets parked.
That was almost disastrous for Gillum because he had a plan and had no idea that they were going to park it down there in turn number 12. So good job by Hayden Gillum. So much bike control to avoid clambering into the riders in front of him. But you can see what gap that's formed. And look at number 1 going to the top spot. So there goes Troy Herfoss. Injured what? Adrenaline taking over. And he'll lead on his factory S&S Indian motorcycle that Hayden's not able to do yet, or he hasn't quite been able to figure it out if it's possible. But for Kyle Wyman, he closes a little bit up, and here he goes up the inside. He's going to park it inside. This is where Kyle's been a little bit vulnerable during the course of this race. So Gillum now around the 33, takes over 2nd spot. This will be pretty incredible if the 69 can pull off this win after that massive collision. No, and it doesn't happen. Wow. Too much from the front end of the motorcycle.
Just a little bit of trailing in there. He sees Herfoss going a little bit wide too, and he's trying to get that bike slowed down the best he can, and just simple little.
There's the flag. So it's going to be half a second, the difference between Herfoss and Wyman, and another half second back to Loris Baz.
Kyle's still trying. I saw Troy sit up, and Kyle moved his marker up there to try to go with Herfoss. And again, this is where I think that the factory Harley has got to try to be a little bit better in this first sector. The last time through, we saw 37.5 to 38.3 for Kyle Wyman through this first sector. So he lost basically 0.8 of a second. Right now, he's trying his best to go with Troy. He's got to be a little bit closer to this to think about any kind of draft down the back straightaway. Look at Kyle. He's trying to open up the entries of this turn to allow that bike to roll through the middle and try to close up onto the back of the factory Indian. See that roll speed right in the middle of that turn there, G-Dub? That's what he's trying to do, and he's getting the thing sideways. Now, he's actually not too far back, but he's still got to close a little bit more room in a hard spot to do it, which is trailing off into here.
Kyle Wyman getting the motorcycle a little sideways. Herfoss a tidier line than the lap before, and he has a look over his shoulder. He can hear and feel Wyman. Here we go down this back straightaway. Can Wyman get in the draft of the Indian Challenger? It's a little bit of it, but that bike is awfully fast. Herfoss got a great drive. So Wyman, pretty much the same as when they came on the straightaway. Not going to be close enough, not even close to being close enough to make a move on Herfoss. But for Herfoss, now it's about 7 corners to go. He's got to dig deep through the pain. You can see from his riding position, not his normal kind of low aggressive stance. He's just kind of open up more, and I'm sure that's part of how he's dealing with the pain, but he is looking incredible right now. He has another look over his shoulder.
Just got to be clean and hit your marks. He knows that like 2 or 3 tenths of a second that he's got on Kyle right now is good enough. So as he's getting closer, look at Kyle. He's got the thing sideways.
Oh, down goes Kyle Wyman. He went up on the curb over the paint, and there goes his factory Harley Davidson, and he tosses it away. He was trying. He didn't want to finish second in this race, but just like that, Troy Herfoss is going to be left all alone with no challengers. What a race for the Australian, and the #1 plate gets another win this year. What a run by Herfoss. Loris Baz, another second place. And who's going to fly the flag for Harley Davidson? It's James Rispoli's coming across, and it's going to be Bradley Smith in Harley Davidson trim who will finish off the podium as Cameron Peterson in fourth place.
Wow.
But this guy, when he gets the bit between his teeth, he is ruthless. Look how gingerly he's getting off the motorcycle.
I saw him walking a little bit too, and yeah, he's a bit ginger, but hey, nothing cures ailments like a win.
Battle. They're up front, and it was going to be interesting that last lap if Hayden didn't go down and Kyle was putting on his charge, but Troy Herfoss was didn't make a mistake when he's out in the lead, had some pressure on him. And
1.4 second margin of victory for Troy Herfoss over his teammate Baz. Bradley Smith, the Harley Davidson Road Glide in third, and then Cameron Peterson, great effort for him in fourth. I mentioned top of the show, Baz, Herfoss, O'Hara are kind of in their own battle. So for Loris Baz and Troy Herfoss, as they're battling it out for second place, there's 12 points between them.